I know it seems like you have done all that you can do. I know you are working a 9 to 5, and at your 9 to 5, seems like no one is appreciating your work. Seems like they are just barking orders. You're not going fast enough, or your speed. I know you have ambitions and you have dreams, and you want to just quit that 9 to 5 and do your own thing. You want to do what makes you happy while making a living doing it. I know you want these things. I know you want more for yourself. I know that you're waking up 6 o'clock in the morning sometimes just to be at work at 8 o'clock. I know some of you guys are waking up earlier than that just to get at work, just to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Whatever the time, I'm with that struggle with you. I'm gonna share a couple of things, a couple of key points. One of those, keep going. Just keep going. Keep your eyes on your hobbies. Find a way to make an income for yourself. Build up that engine. Start that engine first off. Always start your engine. Then feed that engine, and you keep feeding it and keep feeding it and keep feeding it. Excuse me. Until you don't need to be at that 9 to 5 as much. And then ultimately you can drop that 9 to 5. And if you're able to, you can drop that 9 to 5 completely. I know that you're dealing with gossip at your workplace. I know some people your food might be missing, and you don't know who ate your food. I know some managers making you skip your break and trying to make you skip your lunch. They want you to waive your breaks. They want you to sign something to waive your lunch and your breaks. But don't sign it. Don't sign that waiver. Because if you sign that waiver, you're ultimately forfeiting your breaks. No, if you work in 14 hours, you deserve 2 breaks. You deserve more breaks, but they need to give you 2 breaks. Don't skip your breaks, because you need every break. If they trying to guilt trip you, let it go through one ear and out the other. When you hear some nonsense, hum in your mind a tune. Just nod your head, act like you're paying attention. You are, but act like you're taking it into consideration, but let it go through one ear and out the other. Keep in mind your plans on your future, because it's all about you. It's all about you because it's your life. And live it how you want to make you happy. To put a smile on your face, to live your life joyfully. Just because you're working a 9 to 5 doesn't mean you have to be miserable. You were not put on this earth to be miserable in your work. Yes, we have to cultivate things with our hands. We have to put our hand to the plow. But it's not required of us to be miserable. And if you are miserable at that work on your day off, find a better environment for yourself. Do yourself a favor. Your spirit is going to thank you. Okay? I know that they're having all of these meetings, these district meetings popping up, and these managers from other stores is, popping up, and they'll be on their best behavior. They're trying to act like they're being on their best behavior. They're trying to act like, yeah, I'm training him or her, I'm patient with them, although we know that it's not a finite of time to get this right. They saying all of these things, all of these flowery speech to make themselves look good. And they are hoping that when those district managers talk to you, then you would fall in line. Say your truth. When you see them district managers, say your truth and say how you feel. And then what you do as well, there's a word that I'm looking for, and I think I got it. Observe those district managers. See, even check their body language, check the nuances. What I mean by that, check the subtle movements, any facial expressions, any tone of voice that they're displaying, how they're talking to you. Observe it, take it in, and then just ponder on it, and then write it down. Okay? You write that stuff down. And then you decide if you want to work at that company. Because the most they can do is, for one, fire you, let you go, fire you. You may not work at another company, that same brand of a company. And so just be ready for that. Also, be ready to defend yourself, because some of these companies try to put your name so bad that they don't want you to work. They want to make it hard for you to work anywhere. So just move wisely. When you're working at these jobs, move wisely, because these jobs and these companies, to me, they ultimately want, how can I put this? I don't know if it's YouTube friendly. It's lower than maids. And I'm going to leave it at that. You already know. It starts with the S and ends with the E. And it's a 5-letter word. That's all I got to say about that. And that's what they ultimately want, but they're not saying it. Because if they do, they can get in a whole lot of trouble. I want you to keep that in mind. And don't let no company, no job bring you down so low that you allow them to mistreat you. No, you get up out of there. So just remember those things. Your own happiness comes first because it's your life. And everything will be alright. Alright? Okay.